there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 12:03 hours on July 17th, 2014. I've got a new hat. So today, we've I don't know what the hell we're doing. Batman's cleaning in the MDH. You gotta keep this.
It's part of the joystick.
Okay. Doogie's Rockin' Rapid Prototyping, and the big thing today is starting work in the lobby. We're gonna overhaul the lobby. So, enjoy the show. Alright guys, time is 13:02 hours. It's time for viewer mail, where we have the contest official results for the naming of the genitals contest. We have mail from Ice-T. Fuck yes. I don't know. This is a pretty cool shirt. But that one gets me warm in all the right places. I don't know who sent this, but thank you, Ice-T. Maybe it's the rep. Maybe it's a response to my "What's Brown and Rhymes with Snoop" joke yesterday. What do we got? Today is a thrilling, exciting day of overhauling the lobby. This is from Christopher Gutanis. For Batman, love Butter Dick.
Is that any contest?
Butter Dick.
Typo.
That was not a typo.
Batman was in need of for reals scissors. So these are scissors that have a wire cutter, twine cutter, bottle opener, pointed awl tip, a power notch for light rope, a scissor sharpener, a tape cutter, and comfortable ergonomic handles.
The scissors have a scissor sharpener.
Those are the kind of scissors you would expect Batman to have.
These,
like
these,
the real Batman.
Yes, yes, they
I
are.
guess he's not real, is he?
So they have, these are scissors with a scissor sharpener. It only works from this side, but they have a scissor sharpener built into the thing, and 15,000 different attachments, and a nifty sheath. And you can use the bottle opener while they're in the sheath. So if you're too drunk to be able to handle scissors, you can still safely use the bottle opener.
Is it safe to toss it to your friend who needs to open a bottle?
Now you know.
Swiss Army scissors.
Amy can stitch that right up for you. Don't worry about that. Alright. This is to Mackie. Mackie's got mail. I don't know. Let's see. It's gift wrap. It's a dozen eggs. It's from Matthew, which I'm guessing is Matt Thomas.
It's Matt Thomas.
At boltdepot.com, who is Mackie's biggest fan.
Really?
Totally. Elizabeth!
I knew I didn't like how that box looked.
Is she here?
Is it he?
Liz! From Matt Thomas at boltdepot.com. Try to contain your excitement. The dog's throat. Mackie!
The dog knows no space.
Oh,
Not
hi! Alright, let's check this out. They're in a test tube for legit science. He says bacon flavor is on the way.
These bubbles are special.
These bubbles last a long
Yeah.
time.
They don't pop.
Oh yeah, look.
Here,
It's like it does roll along the ground.
I'll give you this for reading. Steven hates that dog. Here, you'll want this for reading. Thank you, Matt. Ooh. I have a box from DigiKey. Viewer mail, Stephen LeMay. Did you order this?
Yeah, that came fast.
What is it? Oh, the first for the clock. Oh, this is for the clock kits. Did you order it, or is it like an IRC thing?
Paul and I ordered. Paul.
Oh, this is you and Paul?
Yeah. Lots and lots of parts.
So this is for the clock kits, which are now available for purchase?
No.
This is,
Yeah.
this is for the test run.
Okay.
And then we do a Kickstarter.
Okay. Here. There. Don't want that. Cool. That's mail. All right. So I'm going to go by applause of people in the room. Okay. These are the submissions for the names of the what is the name of your genitals contest.
Receive and leave.
See you.
Unless there's a donation on there, I don't need to be here.
For those of you wondering, the name of Stephen's genitals is the Lincoln Law. So Mr. King writes in with the name of his wife's genitals, which is my pick to win for female, which is the singularity. For those of you that aren't of a physics bent, the singularity is pretty much the center point of a black hole. Does this mean that, like, her hip bone is the event horizon? I need to know about this. CJ Corby Starlet's name for his dick is Richard, because it's long for dick. Which I kind of like. We've got Tube Steak, Rumple Foreskin, which is editor's pick. Steely Dan, which I'm guessing has to be owned by a guy named Dan. Ooh, Bob the Organ Grinder. Max has named his weenie. Manalo named his Spurt Reynolds. JDB Manalo, who I know and who is a sick bastard, named his Spurt Reynolds. So I gotta know if he has a tattoo on the end of it of a mustache. Jeremy Raymond named his The Truth, because you can't handle the truth. The other Jeremy named his Scrody. Then we have The One. Somebody trying to name mine the F.E. Fister, the Iron Fister. You obviously don't understand what fisting is, but if you need a lesson, ask Ramon, he'll teach you. Jessica Litwin has one that I think is the best name for a penis ever. Donor material. We also have Claros Boy with Pink Screaming Jesus. The English Hobo named his The Wunderwurst. Silly Zombie comes in with two. First is the cute little fish, the cute little fish of Cthulhu, and the government, because everybody gets fucked by the government. Tori Alexander comes in with the Jaw Dislocator Anator. The Jaw Dislocator Anator. Stefan Ellehammer comes in with Ferris Phallus. I think he's trying to name mine. The JC Radio Man has Happy Boy. LJ Mike named his dick James. Do you have a story to tell us?
Huh?
Somebody named their dick James.
Must have a good looking dick.
Okay, he must have a good looking dick. But if you look at him from straight on, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. So, who do we want to go with as the winner? Any personal picks on here? Because otherwise I'm just going to pick it arbitrarily. What do you got?
I still like Rumple.
You still like Rumple Foreskin? Alright. I like the singularity for a girl. You like Rumple Foreskin for a guy. Anybody else have any in there they really like?
Personally, I like Richard.
Yeah.
You like Richard?
It's clever. Yeah.
Because it's long for dick? I can't remember which one I like. Oh,
Bob the Organ Grinder.
Bob the Organ Grinder is Doogie's pick. Alright. Those are all the ones that really jump out. I don't know, Spurt Run is okay, and I'm sending Jessica one because donor material. So Jessica, when you do finally get yours removed and it becomes donor material, and this is a standing offer for everybody out there, if you are an M to F trans, when you finally make the final cut, I would deeply like to give your testicles a home. So let me know, I want your balls. Alright, I am sending sex bolts out to everybody that we picked. The winners are the Singularity, Richard, Rumple Foreskin, Bob the Organ Grinder, and Donor Material. So those are the winners. You all get sex bolts because we love you all. There's your list.
So I need mailing addresses.
Yes, he needs, well, contact them, you know,
yes.
You've got their... a couple things of note. What the hell are you doing down there?
There's a ball.
God, the kid's
The
weird.
ball's out the way out on this side.
A couple items of note. One, a while back, we tried out as an experiment the smile.amazon.com thing. That experiment was resoundingly a success and has done wonderful things for the Geek Group. And thank you, everybody who's been doing that. I would like to remind people about it, and I would like to start doing it in a big way. If you order anything from Amazon, the experience is exactly, it's the same stuff, at the same price, at the same shipping, everything's the same. The only difference is where you go. You go to smile.amazon.com, bookmark it, and you pick the Geek Group as your selected charity. And what happens is we get like 0.5%. It doesn't cost you any more money. This comes out of Amazon Pocket. It's a way for them to get a warm fuzzy. It's a very tiny warm fuzzy, but it adds up. These little 0.5% add up. If you or somebody you know does the purchasing for a business, okay, like if you're the guy who buys all the office supplies at work, if you sit at the desk next to the girl that buys all the, you know, coffee, whatever, for work, a lot of companies buy stuff off Amazon, and the companies that do tend to buy a lot of stuff, and it goes by dollar amount. If you could please tell that person, hey, you're buying shit on Amazon anyway, check this out, you can be a huge help to us. Right now, just in the experimental stage, we managed to pull in about $500 a quarter. So every 3 months, Amazon sends us a check for about 500 bucks. I'd like to add a zero to that, and it could help in a big way. And this is really cool because there's a ton of people that buy stuff from Amazon. So you're already doing that. You don't have to do anything new. It doesn't cost you anything. You just go to a different URL. That's it. Your experience is exactly the same, and you get to help the Geek Group, so everybody wins. This is a really big thing. There was something else I was supposed to talk about. I can't remember what it was.
And if you are international.
Oh, yes. If you're an international person, for a lot of international orders, it won't work for a U.S. company. That's okay. If you want to support the Geek Group and use Smile, then anything on our wish list does work that way. So if you buy something off the Geek Group wish list, which you can find in the link in the description, then you can get Smile points.
It also works if you buy off of somebody else's wish list and they're in the U.S.
Okay, so just anything on a wish list for anybody.
In the U.S.
In the U.S. Okay.
Isn't there an animated commercial?
Look what she does to tennis balls. Yeah. Look at that. That's all that's left. So I'm in a big concrete room of all right angles. That's it. And it'll never be seen again. Until the dog poops it in a week. Dog's like, I'm on it. Alright, that's it for viewer mail today. Today is all about the front lobby. Radical transformation, just like yesterday was. You guys have fun. Thank you, everybody. What? Oh, I want to tell Chrome users to download the Smile Always extension. I don't know what that is, but look it up.
Whenever you go to Amazon,
It just
purchase anything,
sends you to Smile.
it sends you to Smile.
Okay, cool. And that's an extension for Chrome users. Excellent. You guys have fun. We'll be back.
What is it getting weird?
What's up?
We're having an issue concerning the turn radius.
Turning radius?
The cords.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Shit.
It's either got to get all unconnected on that side and can
All right, then leave this table on that side of the post, put another table on this side of the post, and put the TV on this table. All right. And the third one, we'll find a home for it.
It was interesting.
Check this out.
Before you do that,
How's that for fun? Have any rack mount record player?
immersion table.
That'd be so nice.
Somebody out there wants it. I don't know who, but you should give it a home. So we're getting this cleaned up. It's getting better, slowly. It's been one of those just thrashing days. But we've got something cool to show for it.
What? Lustration, that's all they're doing.
I pulled it way too hard by this time.
Yay!
So this is trash.
Yep, that's all trash, and now the room's a million times right. Think how much we'll save on electricity. Isn't that great?
I don't know. Now, what about the one in back of the heat?
Heat? Come here, let me tell you about heat. Excuse me, dear. Let me tell you about heat. You're gonna love this, because you've spent, 72 years working in insulation. Man, look at how thick that wall is. That whole wall's like, at most, 1.5 inches thick. That's concrete. On the other side of there's about 1 inch of concrete in that panel. On the other side of that is a tile. That's it. Shade wall tile. You can come down here, and you can actually see. Oh, look, the wall here is about 1.25 inches. Look right there. You can see daylight through that hole. Okay. That hole goes right outside. Heat? Ain't no heat, but we got a system. You know what the cool thing is? There's no heat in this room, so we're not losing any heat. We got the air conditioner working.
You're right on
so
top.
we got that, but there's no heat in this damn room. So
very good.
I got no problems there. Hell, solar heat's the best I'm going to get in the wintertime right now. I'll do the best I can with what I got, man. We got no heat in this part of the building yet. We will. We're just not there yet. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's what Josh does.
Why'd you guys paint the floor over here?
Because you wore a Cosby sweater. That's why.
Somebody has to.
That's a Cosby sweater.
Somebody has to be the dad around here.
Okay.
Somebody has to be cool with them.
The tile isn't a problem. You know why? All this tile is coming out. All this ugly ass green tile is going away.
Roll it down those stairs
Kinda like
there.
The tile's going away. We're going to paint the bare concrete, and then the handrails are going to go away, and we're going to get the yellow industrial pipe handrails, and we're going to replace all this 60s bullshit.
Before you do that,
Yeah.
Well,
It's
what if you
vintage
just
too.
stick out there?
If those were as cool as he is, we'd keep them, but they're not.
what about this damn thing?
That damn thing stays.
Make sure the way down those stairs is clear.
You're going to die.
Yeah, it's gonna be entertaining though.
I'm just gonna let it go and watch it take out
To
that
go out with a show.
railing.
You don't know that. You'll be back. All right, guys. Time is 1847 hours, and this is how I'm spending my Okay, it's 1847 hours. When does your workday end? We're sitting in a meeting. I'm here with Jewel. Okay, this is Jewel Chapman, and she's here, and this is the intern. Don't know her name. She doesn't matter. She doesn't matter. She's a horrible person, and nobody likes her. Tell them who you are and what you do.
I'm Kelsey Ballantyne. I'm at the University of Michigan. I'm a grad student.
Okay, she's U of M, so she's okay. She's all right. And Josh is here, and we're having a very serious, important meeting about development and infrastructure, and I'm trying to stay awake. But yeah, so now you're in the blog. So everybody comment and just tell them how awesome they are. Okay, there you go.
Thanks.
We'll be back. 2119 hours. Show them what you did.
Well, since we've got the lobby looking all nice, I figured I'd give this, a try. See if I could get it working. So sonar devices.
So what is it?
It's the. Where did we get it?
We got it from Doug. Okay. This is a sonar display. It's courtesy of Doug and our friends at Carnegie, and it has Polaroid sonar, which you can totally hear at home right now. That's the sound of the sonar pings, and it measures the distance.
It sounds nothing like your cell phone.
Yeah. So it needs some tweaking, though. It definitely needs some love and attention. But I see little pots in here, so I'll bet you can adjust stuff and make it work right.
It was designed to have 15 feet of empty space around it.
Maybe, maybe not.
It's got a 15-foot range on it.
So, I know where this thing came from. It probably didn't have that much empty space around it. It's a big place, but they got a lot of stuff. So what we gotta do is just go through it and tweak it. There's documentation in there. There's manuals. You could read the fucking book. Right there is a book. Yeah. It's, by the way, not just here. That's where the keyboard goes. But yeah, and then we'll get it moved into a final position and sort it out. We gotta paint that pole, so we can leave it out away from it for now.
Paint it red so we can answer it.
No, the pole's got to be painted yellow and then black stripes. But you guys should take a minute and just wipe this down and get all dusted and clean and nice.
But I think the problem is...
So that's the end of the day. What do you think the problem is?
I think what the problem was is just, it sat here,
I think it just hadn't been turned on in a while. And just needed love.
What it was, I'm thinking is a little bit of corrosion on those contacts right there. Increase the resistance just enough where it couldn't power up properly.
Okay, I just think it was a little gunched up. It needed to be smacked around again. But, just bring it, smack it.
We'll never know that. Big question.
You fix it the same way you fix televisions and children.
Speaking of televisions, what's with the CRT on my desk?
I don't know. Talk to Todd. I think it has to do with the main
Surplus.
Huh?
A little 5-inch?
Oh, surplus.
All right.
Did you just unplug it for like 5 seconds and then plug it back in? Are you an idiot? There's a computer in there. Do you know how much they love it when you unplug them for 5 seconds, if that, and plug them right back in?
Worst case.
Worst case, new power supply, motherboard, or hard drive?
What happens when a light bulb burns out? Or I should say, when does that
What
happen?
happens when a light bulb
No.
burns? What?
When does it burn?
When does a light bulb burn?
When you turn it off or on because of the contraction expansion of the filament.
When you turn it on. I've never seen one burn out when you turn it off.
That's a valid point. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go smoke some weed and design some circuit boards.
I can't argue with that. That's not a bad way to spend an evening. I'm going to smoke some weed and design a circuit board.
That's how
Okay.
that's how I have the patience to deal with it. I rebuilt a starter motor.
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You want to show it to the world?
Tomorrow when I finish putting the planetary gears together.
Okay.
And
Cool.
Put it back in the bike.
He fixed the sonar display. It works. See? The objects move. It just says object. If it said Doogie's hand, I'd be really impressed. It just says object.
I think it's picking up that thing. Either that or me.
It works.
Oh.
What's in here for a system?
Windows XP
Windows
system.
XP.
Yeah. It's just probably like a P4.
It's running
It's
on
not a lot.
Macromedia flash.
It's just a computer.
What we need to do
XP.
is you need to grab the manual and share the information with the IRC because we can do better. We can do way better. there needs to be like a really sexy software side to this. Branded to Geek Group. Like we need to make it our own. We need to make it nice.
We need to make it play Pong.
That would actually be really badass if you could play Pong.
This entire system is running on Flash, man. Just,
Yeah, it's running on Macromedia.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you could totally play Pong with this.
Three-position Pong to it.
Yeah. Well, you can use the center one to just hold the paddle in the center, and then if you want to move it right, go right. Left, you go left. And if you want to go fast,
Take it to the IRC, make it happen. You got yourself a project. Alright guys, that's the day. Tomorrow we wrap this shit up. You have fun. Thanks guys.